AUPE is a member-driven democratic union. We are Western Canada's largest union with more than 100,000 members. Our annual convention is the truest expression of our commitment to union democracy and collective solidarity. Every year, approximately 1,000 AUPE members attend convention as elected delegates. Delegates are elected from all AUPE locals within the union based on a 1:100 ratio. Delegates decide how AUPE is governed based on what is in the best interest of members in the union.
The energy level is so high, I'm amazed to see people who maintain the same level of energy throughout the day.
So my favorite part is getting to know new people, making new connections.
It's like you're in the convention hall and it's like everybody is participating.
It is intense. It is crazy because you're learning so many new things and it gets so heated. I love it.
I expected some passion, but I think some people have come out of the gate very passionate.
Anyone who has that passion and that belief and that sense of wanting to be part of something can get involved in AUPE.
Convention can be overwhelming, especially for first-time delegates. But you and your fellow delegates are there to support each other and are all attending for the same reason: to learn more about AUPE, to participate in our democracy, and set AUPE's direction for the coming year. This video explains much of what delegates need to know about convention, including the important processes we follow and your roles and responsibilities.
Welcome to your convention.
Delegates. It is your job as a delegate to debate and decide the direction of your union. Delegates are always encouraged to add their voice to debate at convention. Your voice matters. The convention crowd is always welcoming to new delegates. They will even give you a round of applause when you first speak at the microphone. All delegates receive a name tag that serves as your convention credentials, identifying you as a delegate. This name tag ensures everyone at convention, including the Sergeant at Arms, knows you are a member and are allowed on the convention floor. You must wear your name tag at all times. Convention floor. You will see countless rows of tables when you arrive on the convention floor. These tables are where delegates sit. Delegates from the same local are seated together. Which locals sit where is determined ahead of time by a random lottery. The executives sit at the front of the room alongside some of the AUPE staff who help run convention. Only delegates are allowed on the convention floor, with a few exceptions for staff such as photographers and IT specialists. This is important because only delegates can vote on convention business. The convention agenda. The convention agenda is created in the months leading up to convention. Adopting the agenda is one of the first things delegates do at convention.
5 on adoption of the agenda. Go ahead, please.
This allows us to make any necessary additions or changes before debate begins. If the agenda is amended, it is usually to respond to current events or to make room for special guests or discussions. All delegates are given the Reports and Resolutions book before convention, which contains all the resolutions proposed for discussion at convention. Following the agenda ensures all delegates know when to expect discussion on each resolution and can be ready to speak about the resolutions that matter to them. Once delegates adopt the agenda, it is up to the convention chair to make sure the agenda is followed throughout convention. There is a lot of important business to cover at convention, so it is crucial that we stay on schedule as much as possible. Resolutions. Debating and voting on resolutions is one of the essential tasks at convention. Resolutions help to set the direction for the union. They must be short, self-contained, and include a defined and measurable action. Resolutions are submitted by union components such as chapters, locals, area councils, standing committees, executive committee, or the provincial executive. Any resolutions that make it to convention must first be debated and passed at a meeting of the component or committees submitting them. Constitutional and general resolutions must be submitted to the President's office 120 days before convention. AUPE's Legislative Committee sets the order of resolutions. There are 2 types of resolutions: constitutional resolutions, which amend the Constitution, and general resolutions. The rules of order. The rules of order, like the name implies, are the rules we follow at convention to ensure we all stay on the right track. The rules of order can be found in Article 32 of AUPE's Constitution. Conducting a meeting as large and complex as convention is not an easy task, so it is important to follow the rules of order. Delegates should pay close attention to the rules dealing with debate and speaking at a microphone. When a delegate is recognized to speak in a microphone, a green light will turn on at the front of the hall. The delegate then has 3 minutes to speak. The light will turn yellow when time is running out, and red when the speaker's time is up. The 3-minute time limit ensures as many delegates as possible have the opportunity to speak, while also allowing convention business to proceed efficiently. New delegates are encouraged to join in the discussion and speak at the microphones, even if you don't fully understand the rules of order. Don't worry about making a mistake. The delegates around you can give you some advice and ensure that you know for the next time you speak. The best way to learn is by doing. Your voice is just as important as any on the convention floor. Voting. Democracy, listening to the voices of the membership, is a critical concept for AUPE and is essential to the union's success. Delegates do a lot of voting at convention. We vote on reports, resolutions, motions, and the budget. And all votes need a majority to pass. General resolutions require a simple majority, anything over 50%. Constitutional resolutions, which may fundamentally change the operation of the union, require a 2/3 majority. Elections. AUPE's Executive Committee is elected at convention. Elections are held every 2 years on the odd-numbered years. These elections choose the union's president, executive secretary-treasurer, and 6 vice presidents. All candidates who would like to put their names forward for election must pre-declare. The deadline to pre-declare is 60 days prior to convention. A candidates forum, or bear pit, is held the afternoon of the first day of convention. During the forum, delegates can ask candidates questions about their platforms and their vision for AUPE. Asking candidates questions so that you can make an informed choice is an important part of our union democracy. The budget. AUPE's Finance Committee develops the annual proposed budget to present to the Provincial Executive in June each year. They review all the expenses, figures, and variables to estimate the union's budget for the next year. The budget is presented for adoption at convention. Finances are audited every year, and a copy of the auditor's report is included in the Convention Reports and Resolutions book. The Reports and Resolutions book is also available to download from the convention page on AUPE's website beginning in mid-September. It is the responsibility of each delegate to read the Reports and Resolutions book before a convention begins. Solidarity. Convention is a lot of hard work for everyone. Delegates need to be ready to start the day early, and business can run into the evening, especially in election years. But the energy and solidarity you feel on convention floor makes it all worth it. Being a convention delegate is a unique experience. Delegates often leave convention with a renewed commitment to union activism.
Hearing all those voices and knowing there's so much strength in this union is amazing.
If you want to be an active participant in how the union works for you, then this is the place to come do that.
And it's important that the membership should understand our union is only as strong as its membership.
I was just trying to listen to everybody talk and just take in what they were saying, and I actually was like, wow, like they're making really good points.
AUPE is one of the best. Like, they are really doing something for us, and I wanted to encourage, my colleagues to do the same.
One of the biggest things that we get out of coming to convention, in addition to all the hard work and debating resolutions and setting direction, is we get to reconnect. And quite honestly, that's what our foundation is built upon, is being able to be with each other, support each other, and listen to each other. It helps build our strength and solidarity. It reaffirms it, and it reminds our members how important their role is as workers in the province, but also how important their role is as AUPE activists. And I think that's really important we get to reaffirm that again.
Every year at convention, members work together to improve our union through their resolutions, their questions, and their votes. Our members are our voice, our strength, and our direction. Convention is the time when those voices are loudest, raised together in solidarity, giving AUPE the strength to overcome whatever challenges the future holds.